Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we will going to learn about talent routines, date routines, which are also known as the functions. So why we call routine? Because these are inbuilt functions provided in Talend. You can see in the code section in the global in system. This is Talend Date. So all your date related functions are scripted here with you cannot modify these this script. You can open it and you can see the implementation and learn it also. Easy to follow. Okay, you can go through it once and check. So why I had chosen this routine at first, because I know there the most query problems I just observed and talent channels also in on Google also, that is conversion between date to string and string to date. So that's why I'm going to start with talent date routines, and the first scenario will be covering this conversion only, that is your conversion of date into string field or string field into date. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. I have selected an input file with two columns as a date, and the pattern I chose year, month, and day. So these are my two columns. Same file will be using for implementation, because I don't want to use multiple files. And with the help of T file input Excel, I have chosen two columns with a similar pattern to input file. Okay, and first I'm going to convert that date field into string field. Okay, and how to do that? So these are my same two field. You can ignore this one for present. How to do that? So see, for converting your date into string, you have a function in your talent date section, that is your format date. Okay, this helps you to convert your date into string also, plus get your string value in your desired date pattern. Okay, I will show you another method also for converting your date type column into string type, where you cannot use your desired date pattern in your string column. So that's why I'm showing you this one, because I prefer this whenever I have to work on conversion of date into string. So let's just learn about this function. This function, first of all, there are two arguments. First argument is your input argument. On this argument, it will be going to operate. And this argument should be a date type argument. Okay, you know, this two type columns, both are of date type. That's why I passed here. If you pass here string or any integer type value, it will throw you compilation error, because method needs a date type value and you're passing the wrong data type. So that's why it will fail the job, or compilation will be failed. And this is your second argument, which will your return type pattern. Okay, so this will be returning part in which pattern you want. See, in my input file, the data is in year, month, and day pattern, but I want in day, month, and year pattern in my converted string column. Okay, so I chosen my desired pattern. You can choose your pattern. Okay, if you want to keep the same, you can keep the same, then no problem. So the main important thing that it should be of date type value. Done. I did same for both the date and end date column. Please ignore these this one. Okay, let me. Okay, now just let me remove it. Otherwise, you will be like, you will not get confused. Done. So let's just print the result and see is my date field converted into string or not. Okay, so there's a problem converting integer to string. Why it happens? Because I provided here a function, and you can ignore this at present, because I will be explaining in few minutes. So yeah, my data got converted correctly into date, from date type column into string type column. You see my pattern of output as a date, month, and then year, whereas my input file was year, month, and day. So I think this conversion was successful, and with the help of single, you have seen, no, with the help of single function, we converted it successfully without any query, without any doubt. So now I will tell you one other method also with the help of one component you have. There's a one component that is known as a t convert type. With the name also you can see, uh, this is generally for converting your date types. So uh, this is not date types for any type, like you want to convert any other data types. So this is for that component. I just want to convert this value. Okay, so I'm choosing as a string and okay. Now see, with the help of this component, your this column or this field data will be data type will be converted into string. All right. So I will be passing same row 4 dot date, and here also. But what is the just in which case you should not use this component conversion with the help of this component. I will also tell you that, because you should be aware when to use and what to use. See, without any error, my data got transferred. But you can see that with the help of this component, my data got transferred from date type field into string type field. Okay. This date I selected as a string column. Okay. This was similar as input. But you can see the pattern is similar to my input pattern, right? So you can use this implementation in case where input or output data value pattern doesn't matter. If your pattern matters, then you cannot use this one, because you can format your pattern with the help of only one function, that is your format date function, which we used earlier, okay, few minutes ago. And in that function also, there is a limitation that input should be of date type. But after converting in string, how will you turn into date? So why to complex the job? Simply use this function, it will convert it. It will return you format also, your desired format, plus will convert your date into string. So this is only useful when your output pattern uh, can be similar to input pattern. So this is useful. But with the help of this function which I implemented here, it reduced my number of components used in this job with the help of single function I implemented. So it's the most effective and best way I see. Okay. So I think, I hope this is clear to you all. Now we will going to learn how to convert a string into date. Okay, there is also one function with the help of which you can convert your string type value into date directly. So that function name is your parse date. Okay, similarly go to talent date and you can find out here parse date. There are two type of function parse date. One accept three parameters, one accept two parameters. So choose second one, because first one is for third parameter is boolean. So it will tell you whether it's passed or not. Okay. So second one chosen, and similarly, you can see that this accept both parameter as a string only. So you need to convert a string into date, right? So this is the best method to use it. So I have provided my row 2 dot date. This is my row date one, and it is of string type I provided here. And what type of value it is stored, that is also very important, no? Because talent is going to convert your this field data into date, but it should also knowing, no, which part is date, which part is month, and which part is year. So for that convenience, we are providing here input value pattern. So yeah, this is input, and this input is in this pattern. Okay. So this is the explanation of this function, and this will convert your string value into date value. And in which pattern you want to print, you can select directly here by selecting it as a date type field, and you can select pattern here. Your desired pattern will be selected here, and in same pattern you will be getting output. So let's just check the result. Okay, so my this output result will be printing in T log row 2. So be careful, okay? When we have learned that format date function can be only used when your input value is of date type, and we have also learned that parse date function can be only used if your input type is string. So yeah, this is the best. See, this got converted, no, month, date, and year. So I hope this is clear. A conversion of date into string and string into date, vice versa. Okay. Now let's we learned three, okay, two functions, format date and parse date. Similarly, we are going to learn next function, that is your compare date. See, regarding compare date, let me explain you how does it work. So the comparison is obviously by name you can see that there's a comparison. So comparison will be between two things. So this is date 1, this is date 1, and this is date 2. All right, so on the basis of comparing between two dates, we have the output results is an integer format. Integer formats, I mean, output will be either 1, or it's 0, or it's 1. So when we will get 1 minus 1, when we will get as 0 or 1. So let's learn it. Minus 1, this is my date 1, this is my date 2. Okay, so minus 1 we will be getting when my date 1 is early than date 2. What does I mean by early? Early means when it is coming before according to my calendar. 0 when date 1 is equal to date 2, and 1 when my date 2 is early than date 1. Okay, so according to my input table, uh, for this is date 1, this is date 2. Okay, this is 12th May, this is 16th May. So my date 1 is early than date 2, so output will be like minus 1. This is 13 May, this is 30 May. So this is early than this one, so my output should be minus 1. This is 14th May, this is 20th May. So this will be my minus 1 answer. But you can see here, this is 25th May, this is my 28th April. So this their here answer should be equals to 1 because my date 2 is early than date 1. Now you understand what early means here. Now this is 16th May, this is 22 Jan. So this the value should be 1. So this we will going to see with this. This is my date 1, and if you will go here in the compare date, you see this is this except three parameter, date 1, date 2, both type should be of date, and third one is a string pattern. String pattern, why? Because comparison will be okay, I understand we need to compare, but the coming data is in which format? You need to tell Talend, right? So this is, I'm telling Talend, yeah, my pattern is in this format. So it will be comparing and resulting in, okay, I'm selecting it as an integer. You can select it long or int also, no problem. Now just drag and drop here. Now we will check the result. Okay, so I hope while we are comparing, I think I can disable this part. Just a second. I can disable the part. I'm comparing here now. Yeah, so I can just run this part. Why to see multiple results? Okay, so my job got started, and yeah, you can see here minus 1 minus something pop up. So this is my var field, third field. See, this is my early 12th May, this is 16th May, so minus 1. This is 13, this is 30, so minus 1. See here, 25th April, 25th May, 28th April, so 1 value. I hope now comparison is clear to you. How do we compare? Okay, and you can see that in the date 1 I have chosen this field first. If I just reverse, it will work as similarly and your output will be different in comparison output. Okay. So now we're going to learn next function, that is your set date. See, set date means to set a value in your pattern. Like this is my date, 12th May 2022. But instead of May, I just want to set as a 7. Okay, so this we will going to achieve with the help of this. My day, okay, my day. What I want in my day, I'm going to pass row. See, similarly, the first parameter should be of date type. Okay, so row one dot date. Okay, now I want that in my input file. My year is 2022, 2022. So instead of 2022, I just want 2025. So new value should be 2025 and not month. It should be year. So y. Okay. So I will be just printing here. You want to set pattern, you can set pattern. Now we can run the job. Okay, so there are various methods you can try on your own also, and Talent provided you a very beautiful documentation where you can get all your queries in most explained way. See, now in var2 variable, instead of 2022, my patterns are printed in 2025. So I hope this function is also clear. How to set date? You can set any part of the date, like day, month, anything. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to learn is we have add date. We learn add date, compare date. We learn no. We will learn. We will now going to learn add date. So here also date, int, and date type. What it is. So add date means you need to add value in your either day, or either month or year. So I'm going to pass here row one dot date. Okay, what value you going to add? Suppose in the month I just want to add 3 value. Okay, so I want 8 in the month. At presently I have only 5. May I've taken the 5, so I will increase every value with 3 months will be succeeding 3 months. Okay, continue. So similarly day till just dragging and dropping, and this variable in which format. Similarly y. So just check how will it print the result. So this is for, see, now instead of 5th May, we have got 8 as a month. So this way you can add something in your date very easily. I hope you all are getting, and after watching this video, you will be very uh, clear about each and every function of talent routine and talent. Okay. So a add, compare, difference date to find out difference. Okay, you can try it on your own. Format done. Get current date, getting current date. You can see, you can just test it also. I use this function and just testing here. If it will show you output here. Okay. Get date is also for getting your current date. It will return you current date only. Okay. This is to get first day, first last day, random date. Is date is to know whether today is date or not. Parts we learn, parts date we learn. This is including the time zone also. So you can hit a try. Okay, and still if you have any doubt while working with other functions, because on an average I explained you the most important functions in talent date part category. Okay, But still, if you have any query, you can comment, and surely I will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you are happy learning, and still, I just want, please practice thoroughly if you're a beginner. And if you have any doubt regarding this talent date function, please comment below, and I will try to cover that part also in further video or in future. So thank you for your valuable time and watching this video. Stay safe, stay happy. Bye bye.